Baseball from the Lone Star State. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Texas Rangers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Nathan Eovaldi. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
And stepping in is the speedy Trey Turner. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. And strike 2. The Y to kick the pitch. That misses. 1-2 to count. One cool nugget on Eovaldi. Comes from the same hometown as Nolan Ryan. Both guys from Alvin, Texas. They actually attended the same high school. They didn't meet until 2016. Eovaldi pitching for the Yankees, visited the Astros, and that's when he got a chance to meet the Ryan Express. Seager fires over to first, and they get Turner for the out. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Alec Bohm, batting with one down, takes a strike. This one high in the air to left center. Thompson settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
Batting third, the center fielder, Brandon.
So 2 down now, and here is Brandon Jordan trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues.
Let's go, Rangers.
Chris, you know, you look at Nathan Eovaldi's resume. He won the World Series with the Red Sox in 2018, but he was actually originally drafted by the Dodgers back in 2008. He was an 11th round pick. And the next pitch is way outside.
Always known for that power fastball, but interesting, he didn't get a whole lot of swing and miss with it early on. He got better with that stuff as his career progressed. And you talk about that World Series in 2018, he was absolutely fantastic out of the bullpen.
Next pitch just misses. 2-2. That one out to right. Garcia settles under it. And puts the squeeze on that. And that's the 3rd out. Down quickly go the Phillies. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, today's starting pitcher, Zach Wheeler. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Bubba Thompson, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Kicks and fires. Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Tried to check his swing there, appealed to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and 2 away now.
No, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
That one fouled off.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
0-2 now. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
Well, he was ready to make a move. I don't know if his eyes were open when he made that catch, but it is a highlight play. Great job of ending the inning.
And welcome back. And now here is Harper.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce.
Chris, you think about memorable performances in the home run derby. Well, the Nationals had the All-Star game in 2018, and Bryce Harper, with his dad throwing to him, put on quite a performance and won the home run derby. First offering, and it just misses.
Yeah, probably the biggest moment in Nationals Park for Harper, and he would have loved that to have been a World Series appearance, but it was an All-Star game and a home run derby where he just took the crowd by storm.
Next pitch is outside. Swings through that one.
2-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. And that one wrapped foul. Now remember, Kyle Schwarber grew up in Ohio, and so he got a chance to watch a lot of really good Cincinnati Reds teams. His favorite players growing up were Barry Larkin and Ken Griffey Jr. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Gonna count 1-2. Second inning here, no score. Next pitch misses. It's 2-2. And that one missing low.
Full count.
In the air, out towards left center. Thompson makes the catch. 2 away now.
That is it. The catcher,
JT Realmuto steps in, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And downstairs.
Duel.
Next pitch is popped up. And Realmuto is out. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Corey Seager.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. And it's 1-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And a pitch. Swings through that.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
One and two now. Ripped on a line. Jordan settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Here's Marcus Semien. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Wheeler, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Next pitch is outside.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
The next offering misses. 3-0. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. And the right-hander deals. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Yeah, the batter now, Adolis Garcia.
1-0.
2 outs.
Ball 2.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. That's a strike.
No,
Next
that's
one
a
just
ball.
misses, and it's 3-2.
Full count.
The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Right-hander kicks, deals. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
2 outs, runner at first. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Mitch Garver. Runner on the move, and a foul ball. Wheeler with a throw over. Garcia dives back in safely. Another move to first, and they're keeping him close. And he deals. And a foul ball. At the belt and fires. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. One left for Texas. We'll move to the third with no score.
From the day we met. Listen up out there, blasting off into a galaxy, free falling daydream, eyes like a laser beam.
On to the third inning, and now here's the veteran DH, Nick Castellanos.
Castellanos.
The wind and the pitch. Evaldi, in his 12th season, 33 years old, he joined the team as a free agent. And here it comes. Foul ball, still 0-2. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Number 17.
She told me she was out seeking freedom. She couldn't fly in a cage, so she leaving. And she looking for someone that she can be.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. The outfield playing him to pull, with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. Swings through that one. 0-1. Hoskins, the tall first baseman, 30 years old now, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. The pitch. Strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Fought off foul. And now the 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to.
Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. Still no score. Back here at the ballpark, and now the veteran third baseman, Brad Miller.
Third baseman, Brad Miller.
The wind of the pitch. A little bit low.
That's down.
And it's even up.
1-1.
Righty to the plate.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Next one off the plate inside. The count now 2-2. Got him. And there's one down.
Batting ninth.
Next, it'll be the Texas DH, Mark Mathias. First pitch just misses. Mathias measures 6 feet even, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. The pitch. And another ball. Just missed. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And he walked him.
Take your base.
The left fielder, number 8.
So the lineup flips over. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Bubba Thompson. Went down on strikes his first time through. Next offering, popped in the air, right field. Harper makes the grab, and there are 2 outs.
The center fielder, number 3.
Here's Leody Taveras. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First offering misses the mark. Mathias off of first with 2 away. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The next pitch misses, and a count 2-1. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
The 3-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Squeezes it, and the inning is over. Rangers leave one, and we are still scoreless.
At 3 in the morning, I'm in the zone. Leave me alone, please. I've got a habit of doing my own thing. So if you wouldn't mind, I'ma recline. I'm my own king.
And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Trey Turner.
Come on, Rangers!
Eovaldi back to work. There's a strike. Zingy, how about this? From 2019 through 2022, Trey Turner had a higher slugging percentage than Carlos Correa, Corey Seager, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and Ronald Acuna. And a pitch. Line drive, caught! And now it's Alec Bohm. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Just off the inside edge. That's to third. Over to Lowe. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
2 outs. Base is empty. Brandon Jordan stands in for the Phillies. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. In there, and it's 0-1. That one missed. Next offering is in for a strike. The Phillies still looking for their first hit in this one. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Garcia quickly throws it in. They hold the runner at second, so another base hit could get us our first run in this one. Brandon Jordan with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's Harper now. Struck out swinging his first time. First offering, and it just misses.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Bounce to the right. He takes it on his own. That's the 3rd out. Phillies strand 1, and we're still knotted at 0.
Take a better stand. Concentrate in my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television.
Bottom 4, and now Nathaniel Lowe.
The first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
The pitch. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. Schwarber fires it in quickly. Runner holds it second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So now it's Corey Seager, scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Runner leads away at second. Ground ball up the middle. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Number 2, second baseman.
Now it's Marcus Semien. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That one's in there, 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
There's a line drive to left field. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. Runner tags from third, and they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. He reached out a walk his first time. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. And 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Next pitch off the plate. Now 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, no one left. We played 4. It's the Rangers 1 and the Phillies 0. Welcome back. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
The pitch. And there's the strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Gone. Kyle Schwarber goes deep. His first homer of the year, and we are tied. It's 1-1. Singy, somebody go track down that baseball. It's number 200 for him.
200 career home runs. That's legitimate power at the plate, and that's something that a lot of guys would dream of getting to. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now it is JT Realmuto. First pitch, and he just misses. And the righty deals. There's a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next offering is in for a strike. Here comes a pitch. And down on strikes. And now one away.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum of that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Castellanos now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Next pitch inside, and 1-1.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
In the air to left center. Tavares settles under it. And makes the grab. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. The outfield playing him to pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake. One guy that was really great once the count got to 2 strikes, Miguel Cabrera.
Next pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-2. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. So now 1-2 to Rhys. Tap softly to the right side. The throw to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. The Phillies draw even on this solo homer. All even now at 1-1. Bottom of the inning. Mitch Garver up to hit here. Mitch Garver, one of the rare Major League players who hails from New Mexico, and one of the other ones, pretty good player, third baseman for the Astros. Garver grew up playing with Alex Bregman as a kid.
Well, these Rangers, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Schwarber puts the squeeze on that one. 1 away.
The third baseman, number 13.
Brad Miller now. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swing and a foul straight back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Righty delivers. Strike 2.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Kicks and deals. Fights it off. You'll see another. Line drive. Jordan right there to make the grab. And there's 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it. But sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Matthias, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Next pitch inside, and now it's even 1-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. And the Rangers set down in order. Still tied 1-1.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the second baseman, Josh Harrison. Harrison, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2008. And there's the strike. Way inside, gets out of the way. Base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So the Philly batting order turns over. And now here is Trey Turner. First offering, misses the mark. Kicks and fires. And a big swing and a miss. Harrison gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
And now it's 1-2. Got him. 1 out. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
First offering, and it just misses. And that one just missed off the outside edge. The other way, and it's just foul. That was close. And the right-hander deals. Good eye in that spot.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
The pitch. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Brandon Jordan stands in for the Phillies. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And it's fouled away. One now. And the slider just misses.
Tough spot right here. A couple of runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-1. Late on that fastball.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Around third. One runs in, runner around third. Simeon with a relay throw, not in time. He's safe as 2 runs score on the play.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. That'll be it for Nathan Eovaldi. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Dane Dunning.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Bryce Harper to the plate. Next offering is down low. 1-0. Harper goes 6 feet 3 inches, 30 years old now, and he's a former home run derby champ. Runner on at third, 1 gone. Next offering misses. Now 2-0. Activity in the bullpen. Glenn Otto is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. Next offering is downstairs. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Left-hand batter waits.
3-1.
Bounce to third. Miller over to first in time. Now 2 away as they get a run across. And now for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. He's already homered here in this one. What a year 2022 was for Kyle Schwarber. He won the Silver Slugger, led the National League with 46 home runs. The only guy in the majors that hit more home runs than him, Singy, was Aaron Judge. The wind of the pitch. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Yeah, and that mechanics adjustment that he made in 2021 with the Nationals, as we saw it start to pay off then, really took flight in 2022 with the Phillies. And every time he swung the bat, it seemed like there was going to be good contact in the strike zone. One of those bats that just seems like it's in the zone for a long time.
Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, it's safe to say he won't be getting invited to the charity golf tournament this offseason.
Real Muto was an outstanding high school quarterback, was signed to go play quarterback at Oklahoma State, but when he was scouted in high school, he was mainly a shortstop. Marlin scouts decided after seeing him catch 1 time that if they drafted him, they would convert him to catcher. And the pitch. And a foul ball. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
High fly ball, right field. Garcia settles under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 4 and the Rangers 1. Back here at the ballpark, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Bubba Thompson.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And the pitch. And there's a foul ball. The wide to kick the pitch.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next offering is in the dirt. Now a slow roller to second. Harrison gloves it, whips it to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Leody Taveras. First pitch, and he just misses. And here it comes.
Yep.
That misses, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
The wind of the pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. The wind of the pitch. And he dodges that fastball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with a 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And he deals. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Wheeler with a throw over. Taveras back in on a dive. Back over to first, and he's back again. Low, up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Schwarber makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey
Seager stands in now. And that's in there for strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Oh, 1 down. There's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Going to count 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Taveras off of first with 2 away. The pitch. Caught him looking for the K. One left for Texas, and they trail it 4-1.
Wow, wow, child, fighting before she hit the block, body grown.
And welcome back. Here's Nicholas
The
Castellanos.
designated hitter, Nick Castellanos.
The pitch. That's in for a strike.
No ball. One strike.
And that's down and away. Righty to the plate. That's to third. It's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First offering misses badly for ball one. Right-handed reliever.
Ball two.
And now 2-1.
One strike.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
Get the double play.
And the 2-2.
Ball
That
three.
one just misses.
Full count.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And one gone.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Josh Harrison stands in for the Phillies. At the belt and fires. That one the other way. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Number 7. Shortstop.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Sit him down. Don't give up the run, man. Don't let him score.
Turner
No.
stands in here, takes ball one low.
One ball. No strike.
The pitch. There's a strike.
One ball. One strike.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a 1-2 again. Stays alive. And a pitch. Got him swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Next to hit, Alec Bohm. Swing and a ball popped up. That one gets down for a hit. Here's the throw to the plate. In there. He scores. And they lead by 4.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Here's some real power at the plate. Brandon Jordan.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And fouled off.
Don't give up the run.
The pitch.
1-1.
That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Two on, 2 outs. That one fouled off. 2-2. And the righty deals. Pitch misses there. Full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Up the middle. Simeon picks it up. Oh, the throw is wild. He pulls into second, and a run comes in to score.
Well, you're already down in the game, and not just by a couple. And then that error allows a run to score, and this is where things can really start to fall apart. As a team, they need to pick themselves up, find a way to play better baseball the rest of the way.
Glenn Otto gets the call from the pen on for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
Harper in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Then shut him down right here.
Just off the outside part of the plate. Bohm on third. Jordan at second with 2 gone. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that one got a piece of him.
I don't care what some players might say. Nobody likes getting hit by a pitch unless you're in an 0-2 count and there's a knuckleballer out there on the mound.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Phillies 6 and the Rangers 1.
Dance with the come on.
set for the last half of the seventh. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. And the right-hander back to work. And ball one. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Kicks and deals. Check swing. Went around. And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Ripped on the ground to second. Boots it to first, and he beats it.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
One down. Next up for Texas, Mitch Garver. In there, and it's 0-1. Wheeler with a throw over, and he's back in easily. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Connor Brogdon up and throwing. Bellotti warming up as well. Now move to first. Garcia gets back easily. Next pitch in the dirt. Now 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Ball 2.
The punch out there. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. So up next, Brad Miller. That one's in there, 0-1. Righty delivers. Top of the zone for a called strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Here's a high chopper. Fires over to first. Out number 3. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Phillies 6 and the Rangers 1. Welcome back, and up to the plate is JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
The pitch. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And the pitch.
Ball 2.
Now 3-0.
3-0.
He swings and fouls one off. In the air out to center. Taveras makes the catch, and there's one away.
The batter, number 8.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 1 for 3. In there for strike 1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Next offering is down low. And a pitch.
Ball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And he deals. Good eye right there.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Swing and a tapper. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
And now Rhys Hoskins. The outfield playing him to pull, with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. First offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strike.
And that one missing low. Two down, nobody on. Pitch misses, and it's 3-0. They say you
3
win.
balls, 1 strike.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Josh
Man at first. And now Josh Harrison. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
And a pitch. And that's a strike. Hoskins leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Got it by him for the K. 1 left for Philadelphia. They lead it though 6-1. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Connor Brogdon.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
For Philadelphia, number 75, Connor Brogdon.
Now it's the DH, Mark Mathias.
The designated hitter, Mark Mathias.
And here it comes. First pitch swinging, stirring in the Phillies bullpen. Andrew Bellotti getting loose out there. Next offering way off the plate. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Schwarber settles under it. Drops into the glove. 1 up, 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a ball popped up. A little bloop single. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he's there with a double.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
And at second with 1 away. Up next for the Rangers, Leody Taveras. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
1 strike.
Man at second. And he hits a ground ball right side. Sends it to first. That's out number 2.
The batter, the first baseman,
Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And that one fouled off. And a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the right-hander deals. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Two now. This one in the dirt. Tosses to first. That's the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Phillies 6 and the Rangers 1. Back here at the ballpark, Trey Turner at the plate.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
The pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Can't glove it cleanly. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
Looked to me like he kind of let the ball play him instead of playing the ball, and it just ate him off. Hands get stiff, and even the best infielders make these kinds of mistakes. You just have to learn from it and move on.
Alec Bohm, the next to hit. And the first offering is not close. Turner gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. The pitch. Ground ball left side. Wanted second. On to low. It's a double play. Two outs, base is empty. Brandon Jordan now at the plate. He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run gets him the cycle. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
One ball, no strike.
And the righty deals. That one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. To second, and it pulls the shortstop off the bag.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Bryce Harper. First pitch, not close.
Shut him down right here.
Good eye right there.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Jordan around third. He'll score. It's 7-1. Around second is Harper. And he's in safely at third. A run comes in on the play.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. I love the hustle out of the box. Man, he drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. Next pitch misses way outside. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
Next pitch misses. 2-2. Runner at third. 2 away. And the next pitch is way outside. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Real Muto stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
Here's a 1-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
He was all over that one. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
The new pitcher in the game, Joe Barlow.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So now the DH spot, Nick Castellanos. And that's in there for strike 1. Barlow, in his second season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. Right-handed reliever. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Rolled over to third. They limit the damage here. They put 2 on the board, 3 hits, an error, but 2 are left stranded. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Phillies 8 and the Rangers 1. And welcome back. And here's Corey Seager to hit.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Brogdon back to work. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Left-hand hitter waits. Slapped foul. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Just missed. And now the count filled up 3-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
So I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement?
Simeon stands in now and watches strike one. Out to short. Throws it away.
That's a dangerous throw for the first baseman to try to handle right there. Exposed him to a potential collision, and we've all seen some of the ugly ones over the years on plays similar to that one. So it's great. Nothing came out of that other than the throwing error.
So digging in, Adolis Garcia. Base hit, left center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Garver in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Next offering is in for a strike. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. One out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Brad Miller stepping in for the Rangers. First offering misses badly for ball one. On the inside corner for a strike. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies take this one in a blowout.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays. Great performances all the way around. Just one run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you.